What's up guys, Houndish here, and today I wanted to jump in with a bunch of really interesting Destiny 2 Forsaken stuff to talk about. So we're going to jump in and talk about the Wall of Wishes in the Last Wish raid. We're going to speak about some easy loot that you can get, some raid chests that you can actually loot solo by using this wall. On top of this though, there are some hidden chests with loot keys that you can open. So I'm going to explain all of that. And there's potential that this is going to unlock another mystery when it is completely kind of unraveled. And there could be an exotic quest there as well. We're going to talk about some new Nightfall loot from the corrupted Nightfall strike, some quests and bounties in Dreaming City, some upcoming content that we're going to see very soon, and some gameplay changes. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about in this video, guys. If you do enjoy it, a rating below is very much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe to see a lot more Destiny 2 content. But for now, let's jump straight into it. So first up, you may have heard about the Wall of Wishes right here. So this is a new area in the Last Wish raid. So when you actually load into the first encounter, you can go off to the side here through the cave system and all the way up to the platform. I spoke about a new emblem you can get just yesterday. I'll post a video down below if you want to check out how you can actually unlock the emblem. On top of this though, the Wall of Wishes does a bunch of other pretty interesting stuff. So Tiredness actually posted an infographic right here with all of the different patterns and codes that you can input to do different things in the raid. I will link this down below because this is super useful, and shout out to them for putting this together. Now you can warp to the second encounter of the raid, which is Shirochi. So the pattern that we're putting in right here is the one that actually spawns you to Shirochi, and from there you can actually go back and open the first raid chest if you like. So you head back to the base of the bridge through the kind of tunnel here from where Shirochi is. And then you're going to want to go to the left. You can jump on some rocks and stuff. It can be a little bit tricky, but you jump up onto this ledge here and you can make it back onto the bridge. Then if you go over to the second pillar on the bridge from where you actually start, if you were coming into the raid, you can drop down and open that chest. So you can do that completely solo. All you're going to need to do is the kind of jumping about, which is a little bit tricky. I will post some gameplay at the end of this video so you can check out exactly how we did it. There is another one where you can warp to the second encounter, and all of these codes will be in the link down below. But you can see that we're putting it in right here. And this warps us to Morgoth, the third encounter. From here, you can actually go back and get the second raid chest. Now, this one is going to be a bit tricky. Warlocks and Titans definitely get it relatively easy. Hunters, it will be much more tricky on, obviously. I'm not sure what kind of methods you could use as a hunter, but what you're going to have to do is actually jump back across the broken bridge. And if you can get to the other side, you can head to the location of the second chest. I did it as a Titan using the new Fist of Havoc super, and then using a sword to kind of swing and glide across, which I'm absolutely terrible at, and I just about made it. Once again, if you want to check out the location for this and exactly where you'll find the chest, then I will put that at the end of the video. But there are other codes as well. One which plays the song Hope for the Future, which was of course part of the Destiny 1 soundtrack. And then there is the Grunt birthday party effect, which actually comes back from Halo, or at least it's similar to what we had back in Halo. When you put all of the codes in for that one, the kills that you make in the raid will spawn confetti, and you'll get that kind of weird bell siren sound every time you get a kill as well. So pretty interesting stuff, but there are a total of 15 wishes. A bunch of them haven't been discovered, so around about half of them are known right now. And it seems likely that when all of these are found, it could actually tip the domino on a new piece of content, maybe the Wish Ender. Or at least it could be a start to that. Maybe it's a community thing once players actually discover it. It's a quest that everybody would be able to start on. But of course that is pure speculation. The link to wishes is the obvious kind of thing here. But on top of this, there is a code which will actually spawn a secret chest. And this will spawn between the third and fourth encounter. So you'll have to spawn the chest. You do that code first, and then you'd have to use the code to warp to the fourth encounter. And as you can see right here from this gameplay, this comes from Dolphin. This is the chest that is actually hidden between that third and fourth encounter. For this though, you will need a glittering key, which is an item I spoke about a few days ago. This is something that you can get when you clear the Last Wish raid, so you do have to clear the full raid in order to have a chance for one of these, and then you can potentially open that chest. So pretty cool stuff right there, guys. Like I said, I will show some gameplay of us getting both the second and third chest in the raid and how you can do it. I don't get any loot from them because I've already cleared those encounters this week, but if you haven't done them, this is a relatively easy way to get some raid loot. Yesterday there was a hotfix to the game though, and this is one where Bungie changed a bunch of different stuff. So they moved the Oracle to the offering to the pursuits bucket, so that's now in the pursuits tab as opposed to consumables, so if you think you're missing it, definitely worth checking pursuits. A big one is that they adjusted the Cade's Will quest. You only have to defeat either invaders or general enemies in Gambit with a hand cannon to actually progress, so no longer do you have to take invaders down. So of course those are somewhat significant changes, but some folks experience bugs after these hotfixes where milestones disappear. Some of the old Cade's kind of chests hidden on Nessus actually showed up again, and you do have to restart your game, but somebody actually got access to the corrupted Nightfall strike. So Phillies on Reddit actually had this strike pop up, which is pretty crazy. They're the only people who've been able to do this, and as you can see they got the new emblem from Corrupted, which is really cool, and one of them got the Horror's Least. This is the pulse rifle from the Dreaming City set, but it's actually a Nightfall exclusive weapon drop, and you can see that it's got armor piercing rounds, Zen Moment, and Ambitious Assassin right there. So that's pretty cool. Maybe this is a strike that's going to come up as in Nightfall next week, but there is a brief preview of some of the loot that you can get. But I spoke about a bunch of stuff this week. We've got a lot of things to look forward to coming very soon. The curse in Dreaming City has been spreading and has worsened, and on the third week I believe it's going to reach its kind of climax, so it looks like we're going to get some really cool new content. I spoke about the Shattered Throne dungeon. This is a new area inside of the Ascendant Realm. We're going to have to fight some interesting enemies in here. We also know about Queen's Court and Morosov's Ascendant Realm, which is pretty interesting stuff. It looks like the Shattered Throne will link to Toland, of course, the Shattered, and we've had plenty of lore from Toland so far. Queen's Court will be in the Ascendant Realm. Morosov, I believe, actually is trapped in the Ascendant Realm, and when the curse spreads, we're definitely going to get new content. Not forgetting the couple of exotic quests that we're still waiting on actually unlocking right now in the game. Now though guys, I'm going to run a little bit of gameplay showing how you can get back to the first chest in the raid after using the right code, of course. I'll also show a clip of the second chest and how you can get back to it from Morgoth, which is the third encounter. And if you guys want to know the codes, once again, I will link the Reddit post in the description. Massive credit to Tiredness for putting this together. Folks in the community have been working really hard on all of this stuff. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like below is very much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe to see a lot more D2 content. For now though, I appreciate you tuning in as always, and whatever you get up to, I hope you have an awesome day.